Everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one out the two, it don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree and their daughter. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guys, yeah. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, the champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my neck, try to bury me. Do salt on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row on Cowboy seat. Dreams to reality, I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out.
Welcome in. Happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So glad you can join us from the beautiful Target Center, the home of the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. And, of course, Jaylen Brown. Many wonder how they'll do without him. Well, we'll soon find out.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team. And really the last guy I expected to see them move.
And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And here are the Nets. Williamson outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the rare three from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
Johnson the screen. Ivy. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Dick. To Williamson. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Johnson goes in. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
The first one falls. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Mobley misses.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, you get a sense of the long reach of Evan Mobley. Get to the offensive window and put the putback in. Nicely done.
Here's Dick. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Knocked away. Jaquez with the steal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Launches a three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Here's Whitmore. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. That ties it up. Ivy's got 5.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the D can collapse there. And he did. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Right wing. Lock at 6. Mobile. Off target there with the little leaner.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Kicks it out to Williamson. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Down low. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Now here's Johnson. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Here's James. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Knocked loose. Johnson right side. Takes it off the glass. Johnson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Pass to James. And the Nets miss again. Minnesota in the lead. Johnson surveying the floor. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
And we could feel that one all the way over here. Now, here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. Pass to Whitmore. A rebound by the Nets. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. "29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The rebound by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Four seconds left. And he lays it up and in. 6 points for him.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Nets lead by 1.
17.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Bona. Good on the triple. Whitehead's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Takes it inside. Got a piece of it. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Lets it fly. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And Greg, you think about what they call float gate. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Here's Dick, and he connects with the jumper. Dick's got 5 points so far. Minnesota leading by 4. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the wing right side. Here's Whitehead. Connects from three-point range. He's got 9.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Nets trailed by 7. Here's Dick. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Whoa. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Teams changing it up here. Whitmore with it. Hasn't made one yet. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now Whitmore. He takes it in. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Whitmore's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Over to the wing. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Sinks the triple. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Hackett. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Jaquez with the steal. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
To the inside. Mobley knocks it loose.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Mobley.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Nets have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. No good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. That's good from Johnson. Nets trailed by 13. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. With 1 on the clock, and there's the drive. And so that's the end of the first half. The Timberwolves on top, up by 11. From Target Center, back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Timberwolves leading by 11. Now, here's Ivy. Here's Whitmore. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Mobley. Jaquez with the steal. Here's Williamson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Williamson's got the first field goal of the second half for the Nets. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Johnson. Here's Mobley. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Substitution on the court.
Nets trailed by 9. And that one's good. James.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. It's good from long range. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Back to James. Nets passing it around. In the corner, it's James. James looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Deep 2 from Williamson. Minnesota with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. Off target from three-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Nets have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So it's the Timberwolves now. 6-point game. Pass to Whitehead. From past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Whitehead's got 12 in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Lowe. Misses the finger roll.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 11-point Minnesota lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the...
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Dick, that's good. He's got 7.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Duran pulls it in. Nets trailed by 8. Williamson right side. On the wing, Hawkins. It's hauled in by Watson. And it's Watson with the ball for Minnesota. Shots good by Whitehead. Whitehead's got 14 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And the shot goes down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Watson. To the right side. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Watson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Hawkins with the bucket.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. 5 on the clock. Here's Whitehead. Off target. That was a little heat check. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nets trailed by 9. From deep, James. No good on that one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Whitehead. No good on the 3. Pass to James. Here's Hawkins. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Substitution.
Now Now here's James. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lets it go with the 3. The shot will not fall. Good D by James.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
On the wing, James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Mobo. Back to Ivy. Johnson outside. And he can't jam it through.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Fires from 14. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. James has a 2-pointer. From deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried.
And that's in the gym range, Kevin. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Ivy with it. Pass to Mobley. Back to Ivy. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's stolen by Johnson. Tipped away. Mobo can't hit. Nets trailed by 4. Mobley with the block. Now Whitmore to the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. From about 19 feet, the Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Brooklyn. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Mobo with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Ivy. 5 to shoot. They need this one. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 4. And the dunk by James.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Here's Ivy. Offline with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Rebound by Johnson.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's blow the time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Substitution.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Mobley. They get it back. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
The Nets call time. .22 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing. Not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
No, they need to do their work quickly from here on out.
Jaquez outside. A second chance effort. Seconds left in the fourth. Kept alive. Over to the left wing. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And it's Dick at the elbow. Jaquez outside. Pass to Dick. Ball's knocked loose. The finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break. And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to hit him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
And so the Timberwolves take the win.